Right, okay. So I'm gonna record this blind first to see what comes into my brain first go. Hi, I am Meg or Strawberry, whichever you prefer. Um, so this is a little bit loud actually. I'm gonna move away from the microphone a little bit. Um, so this is a lot that I was decorating in the university that I have been playing in um, The Sims 2. Um, two EA Sims, Dirk Dreamer and Dustin Broke were moving in with their girlfriends, so I wanted to decorate a house for them. Um, this house, this first room is Dirk and fuck, what's her name? Um, she's blonde. I think she's a bit of a bitch. Jenna Livingston, right? Jenna Livingston. That's their room. My head canon is her favorite color is pink, so this is like her whole. She has taken over the room basically, and Dirk gets no say. The whole room's pink. Um, she is a romance sim, so she is cheating on him. She's not. She's not a good person. Um, but I like the color pink, so I think their room is really cute. I don't think Dirk does though. I think Dirk's just kind of dealing with it for now. Um, so I should probably tell you like so. Oh, how do I see? This is why I need to write notes. Right. I guess I'll start from what you're probably more familiar with, which is the where you come, like when you load the game, where everyone is at in Pleasant View, and we'll go from there. So, in my game, obviously, um, Dirk and Lilith Pleasant are dating, and Dustin and Angela Pleasant are dating. Um, but they're kind of, I mean, my interpretation of it anyway is they're teenage romances. They're maybe not fit together in the long run. So this room right now that we're gonna go into is Dirk and his girlfriend's room. It's a lot more neutral for the both of them, more like your standard uni room with like a little bit of colour, and the colour is navy blue. So Dirk and Dustin are with the Pleasant twins, and so um, then my interpretation is they're not really meant to be together, and that was solidified when Mary Sue Pleasant and Darren Dreamer got married, and I was like, you can't have the step siblings dating. That's just a bit weird. Um, so I think they got married while everyone was at university, and I think shortly after that, um, Lilith and Dirk broke up in my game. And then Angela and Dustin were, I think this was freshman year. Angela and Dustin were still together for a little bit. And then both Lilith and Angela wanted to move to the Greek house. So I moved them into the Greek house. Lilith immediately started kissing all of the girls. So Lilith is a lesbian in my game. And I was like, that's cool. That makes more sense to me. And they were, I'm not gonna lie, everyone except Angela, they were kind of having a polyamorous relationship there for a second until Brittany and Lilith really like define the relationship, and then the other two like define the relationship with each other. I think Angela is the only straight person in that sorority, I'll be honest with you. Which again makes sense for Angela. Um, but Angela, at this point, I think before she went to the Greek house, Angela broke it off with Dustin because it had been, I think this was early sophomore year. They'd been together for a year. They're adults now. They're realizing they're not exactly what they want, and they parted ways. While they're at the Greek house, Dustin starts dating a townie NPC, one of the girls in the dorm called Erica. Dirk starts dating a girl that he knows from back home in Pleasant View, who was his friend. I think she was a cheerleader. Her name was Jenna Livingston. And I pop into Jenna Livingston and I see that I think I made a household for like a group of townies to age them up because everyone is going to either be related to the Pleasants or the Goths. So I was like, I definitely need to widen the gene pool because it's going to get incestuous really, really fast. And so I should probably talk about the build as well. That's the room. I wanted to keep Dustin and Erica's room more simple, whereas Jenna and Dirk's has all the bells and whistles and all of the fancy stuff. And then the bathroom, they share the bathroom in the middle. It's more of like a shared space. I'm kind of proud of this build. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think it looks really nice. I do think I would redo the tiles in the kitchen when you get to it. I think they're a bit too white, but that's just... I really like the living room as well. It took me a while to get the... because the coffee table was annoying me. It wasn't centered. But I'm really proud of how it ends up. So, I lost my train of thought. God damn. That was my fault. Maybe I do have ADHD. Anyway, so yeah, Dirk and Erica got together. Everyone was going to be related to the Pleasants. Yes. So I made a separate household. One of those townies was Jenna, because I knew that her and Dirk were probably going to get together eventually, because Mary Sue Pleasant and Darren were dating at this point. So I was like, that's probably going to be Dirk's next girlfriend. And when I moved all of them up to university, I saw that she was a romance sim and she just wanted to have relations with everybody. And I was like, I see. They're probably not going to last. And then Dustin honestly didn't have chemistry with much people other than he yeah, so he's not, I think him and Angela have outgrown each other, but also he didn't have much chemistry with anybody else. So I don't know if him and Erica are gonna last, but they're happy for now. So all this to say, Dustin is dating Erica, and he goes to visit Angela at the Greek house, and they, while the orgy is going on with everyone else, they have sex. It was crazy. Woohoo. They woohoo. And it was the sorority has just a different energy. Normal dorms and campus and stuff, everyone's just like sleep deprived, but you go to the Greek house and immediately everyone's hyped up on the hormones. It's incredible. So in my game, Dustin has canonically cheated on Erica with Angela, which is another reason why I'm not sure they're gonna last. Because that is a big secret that is kind of hanging over their relationship, despite the fact that they are happy. The second that Dustin got back after visiting the Greek house, he fell in love with Erica. He was so, weirdly enough, he was socially deprived despite just connecting with another sim. And so I was like, oh, Erica had walked past, so I was like, oh, okay, he can talk to his girlfriend. And he just immediately fell in love with her. So I was like, oh, okay, so Erica has solidified as the person he wants to be with, but he is choosing to keep that he slept with Angela away from her, which is kind of messed up and isn't the healthiest. But Dustin also doesn't have a healthy relationship to look up to, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, and so I think nearing their junior year, I was like, they've both got serious girlfriends. Angela and Lilith have moved to the Greek house at this point. I'm gonna decorate them a house on campus for them all to live in, because Dustin and Dirk really have bonded as friends through their being in relationships with the twins, and that friendship has just stuck through university, which I think is really nice. And so now they're all moving in a house together, and it's just kind of messy because Jenna is everyone's cheating on everyone, I guess. But yeah. And then I moved them all into the house, and for some reason, I guess the NPCs roaming around the dorm don't actually progress in the uni course. Because Erica was still a freshman, so I have been trying to cheat her progression and it's not going well. But they're all seniors now, so I should have been able to I was able to cheat her to senior, I just wasn't able to cheat her to junior, I don't know why. So I should be able to fix that now that they are all in their senior year. But yeah, I didn't build the house. It was just one of the pre-made houses, but I think it's really cute. Um, I really like. You'll see the tiles now. I think I should have gone with that first white one, because the that one I went with, you can hardly see like the line dividers. I might change it later when I play. But yeah, weirdly enough, I do think my favourite is the living room. I think I just really like the couches I picked. But yeah, we're gonna see a slideshow now of all of the rooms in the house after I've done the the exterior of the house. But yeah, I'm actually really proud of this. I think I am a lot more comfortable decorating the houses than building them, but I do want to start getting into building more in The Sims 2 because it's a lot different than The Sims 4. I also put a decorative pipe there. I thought that looked cute. I wanted to customize it more, but there wasn't many options. And here's the slideshow. The pictures are terrible quality. I'm very sorry. I haven't figured that out yet, but I think it's really nice. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed.